So that is how I find myself in UAE. For now, I'm counting 2 years, and so far, mashallah. So for me, I had the doubts like, okay, I'm gonna do this one, but if I don't come at the top, then it wasn't worth it. Good question.
Joseph, this is the first edition of our podcast. Much views, exam song, edition 00. Welcome back to Abed Podcast. We're back in the studio, and we're back in the studio for episode 57 because we have a guest today. In this podcast, we always promise you to bring you the experiences from our guests and our own people to share with you so you can improve in your self development or even your career or if even in your passion. And passion is not less in our character and our guest today. He have been coming from Kenya and resided in the UAE for the past couple of years. We will know his own story. And I have not forgot about sharing with you the raffles about the prices, but lives get you somewhere, so we will get that in the next episode. However, please welcome with me our guest today. Welcome Joseph in Abed Podcast.
Thank you so much, and it's a big pleasure having me here. As we're gonna continue, I just want you to listen and hear the side of my part, how all was going on until today we are having this event, me and you,
All right.
and appreciated too much.
No worries at all. No worries at all. I understand your time is and the schedule that you are on it. So let's get into it. I will start with you. With take us and the listeners to the behind the scenes where bodybuilding is not only about training. It's a culture. It's a mindset. It's a way of life. How did you find that?
I can say like bodybuilding, I started it years back, but when I started bodybuilding, I didn't know that it will reach a point where one day I'll be where I am today. So how I started this, to me, it was like a way to move out from what I was doing before to get a new life. And I did this one not with the mindset that one day I'm gonna be on stage, but you know, you're growing up with some passion, but you don't really like know exactly what it is, but you just have a feeling that this thing is what I want to do. So that is how I discovered what bodybuilding is. Not about training, but because if you say like it's training, back then I didn't have the knowledge that I'm having at this point.
Because I'll tell you something. Bodybuilding is one of the sports that people have stereotype about it. People going to the gym trying to eat weights and be aggressive and aggression in the gym. But the culture behind it, the discipline, the training, everything that will qualify you to be on stage. This is a lot of people they don't see.
A lot of people don't see this, and most people just think it's going to the gym and you lifting weights and you go home. But there is more to it than just going to the gym and lifting weights. So you have to put in the nutrition part of it. You have to put in the recovery part of it. You need to know how you are training. Like, you need to assess your body. Like, okay, I'm at this point and I want to look at myself in a certain way. So I have to put work in certain areas in my body for me to have that physique that I want.
You have taken the third place as per the award that we have here and the certificate. A lot of people see that it's a story. That you've been on stage, you have been winning the third place. But there is a story behind the stage. What was your story behind the stage that nobody knows?
Yeah, a lot of stuff was running behind my head. And, you know, when I was preparing this for this competition, I had a lot of doubts with myself. And, you know, it reached to a point whereby I'm questioning myself, like, am I worth this? Or what if I don't come out like at the top? What will people say? Then, anyway, I was just like,
why did you say if I am worth to be winning or to be participating in this competition? This is interesting.
yeah, you know, you look at guys who are doing competition, and you know, there is just a special. Okay, to me, it's like something special breed, you know, but everyone has got his own doubts. Even the best of the best, sometimes people don't see it, but behind the head of this guy, there is something like he's not 100% sure. So for me, I had the doubts, like, okay, I'm gonna do this one, but if I don't come at the top, then it wasn't worth it. What will people be saying? Because even some of my friends were like, man, you need to stop this one. Just be yourself. You don't need to go to the stage. It's not something you must do. So there was a lot of stuff behind my head, and yeah, I had to fight these emotions behind it, and
The demons in your head.
yeah, and finally I decided, okay, I'm gonna do it. Whatever will happen, let it happen.
Interesting. I will take this further as we are talking, but before the story, and I want you to take us back and tell us, before the muscle, who are you, where you have been, how long you have been in UAE, and why you choose to be here.
Good question. Before the competition, I was just a personal trainer, and I've been in UAE for 2 years now, and how I got here is that the sheer will to keep moving on, even if life throws some obstacle on your way. You just have to. You don't need to sit down there and cry. You need to get up and go moving. So that is how I find myself in UAE. For now, I'm counting 2 years, and so far, mashallah, it's good.
MashaAllah. Congratulations for that, man. You know, there was why people now, just going back to what you have mentioned, a lot of people asking you to be normal, right? Be yourself.
Yes.
Why? Because they consider people who comes in the stage, take the risk and comes to the stage on competitions, etc. They consider them as elites.
Yeah.
What was the mindset for you that pushed you? What kind of fears, insecurity, feelings that in your head that you have decided, I will not reveal your age, but after this age and all the struggles you have gone through, you said, you know what? I will do it.
Okay, so what really clicked into my mind for me to do this competition? Yeah, I've been training for a very long period of time, and
What was your first competition ever? When did you do it?
my first competition was in back in Kenya. It was just a local show. That was 2014.
2014, almost 10 years, what, 11, 12 years?
Yes, and it wasn't that big kind of a competition. It was just a local, like I can say provincial level. Yeah, so I took part in this competition where I emerged top 6.
Nice.
And after that competition, I took some time off. Look, the thing was this. The preparation that I did there, it wasn't something like I say it's a competition. No. I used to be trained.
Okay.
Yes. And it was just like when you in the gym and the gym guys be like, Joe, you need to go to this competition. You can get something out of it. So I was like, okay, so what do I do? We're going to prepare you just with learning a few poses and go enjoy yourself. So I went there, did the show, and I came top 6.
Nice.
So that was my first one. After a couple of months, then there was another one.
Okay.
So this one, it was in a place called Kilifi. And when I went there, the lineup was a bit tough, but I was also good. So I took the second position.
Nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
And from that is when everything went dead. So competition, I forgot about it.
Okay.
Yeah, until this one.
Coming back after 12 years from your first competition, what is the really push for you? What was the main reason for you? Because I'll tell you what, some people, in your case, they will say, I'm done, I'm retired, I'm personal trainer. There is nothing for me to get excited for such a competition like that. What was the issue for you? Because it takes a lot of commitment.
What was behind this time for me to get on stage was I had to ask myself, like, okay, I did this thing like a decade ago. And now as I'm going into this life, I know a time will come that I'll be like, I wish I knew I did this one, because I'm looking at guys who are doing it and they're not that much different, you know. So
Sure.
I was like, why will I just sit here and waste this time without doing something that will really give me the thrills, you know? So, and something happened that maybe some people don't understand. It's you who really inspired me to take part into this competition.
No.
I'm telling you. So I remember when you asked me, like, okay, if you go and you don't come at the top, or you don't get what you wanted, what you gonna lose? Nothing, right? But you'll gain experience.
Of course.
So I was like, yeah, it makes sense. So I decided I'm gonna do this. So that is how I found myself doing this.
There was part of the discussion that we have talked, and really it triggers me, is when you said, I want to keep a legacy. And this is in this podcast, by the way, it's all about this. We look to encourage people to do self-development, and encourage them to do and think out of the box. Of course, think about the risks and how much they can take. But once you said, I want to leave something for a legacy for me, a lot of people, they miss the chances, and always they blame destiny that they didn't get that chance for them to change their life. So once we spoke and you said, why not? This is exactly why not. Why didn't you do it?
Yes.
Because at that time you had everything, but you needed the push.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Because I'm looking back at it, I'm like, yeah, the guys who are doing it, sometimes I look at competitions and I see, if I would have been there, I think I would have got something much better. But here I am. I don't want to get out of my
Comfort zone.
Yeah, exactly. That is the word. I was just comfortable with myself.
Exactly.
So that talk we had between me and you got me out of my cocooned zone, and I was like, yeah, I think I need to do this. And yeah, here we are.
Very nice. One thing also, I noticed that people sometimes they got discouraged or they got scared when they feel they are against time. And I know your preparation for this competition was in very short time.
Yes.
How much challenging was that for you?
It was just too short. And what happened is at first we were preparing for the Fujairah. You remember?
The Fujairah
Yes.
Fujairah
And
Classic, yes.
I didn't make registration. And the thing is this, I was just comfortable with myself.
You were too scared to start.
Yes. And I was like, okay, I'm going to think about it. Then when we have another, you really like scaring me. So when you talk to me, I was like, damn, why is he talking to me like this? I need to get out of this comfort of myself. And so the Fujairah one slipped away.
True.
And the last week for the competition is when I need to make a registration. So when I checked online, everything has been closed.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gone. Then came the Dubai Muscle.
Yeah.
So the Dubai Muscle also was still contemplating what can I do this one. And like I told you, there is that self-doubt. So at the back of my mind, I was like, maybe I'm not good enough for this, but I should do it because I missed the first one. So we sat down with one of my friends, and we decided, okay, you have to do this one. You want or you don't want, you have to do this one.
Good.
Yes. So that's how I got up to that point whereby it was a bit short, but we have to do it.
There was two things to achieve really challenging goals. One of them, commitment, even if it's especially when it's short time, and the second is the mentor. People will be around you, okay, to keep pushing you forward, and try to as much they can. How can I say? Take your hand, not physically. Take your hand when self-doubt voice in your head is louder. Without mentioning the names, do you confirm that during this preparation for this competition, how much important those people around you were?
When you're talking about how much important, it was very, very, very much.
Explain why.
Because, like I told you before, when the Fujairah competition slipped, I was a bit disappointed, but I saw myself like I failed to some extent, and I was supposed to be there. But because I didn't get that push, and now these guys are coming into my life, and they're like, you need to get out of this place where you are just relaxed. When I got to the stage for the Dubai Muscle Show, and I was like, man, these people got me out of this, and now I'm a bit outside now. So it was very, very important. So the people that were around me during that time, they helped. Yes.
Because why I mentioned this, a lot of people, me, like in the beginning of my career, I didn't notice why mentor is needed until recently. Even in the episode 1 in this podcast, our guest Ahmed Al Mahmoud was saying, when you are ready as a student, the mentor will show.
Mm-hmm. That's a good line.
And I think your case was the same thing, because when you show up and you said, I am ready, I'm gonna take the leap of faith and do that, I think the mentor, not only the mentor, the people, the network around you who will support you, they showed up, I think.
Yes. Yeah. That's true.
All right, let's shift gears. In doing competition, one of the main challenges is happening that when, especially in the bodybuilding competitions, when your body resists you and you try to find, and not to try to find, when you find those weak points in your body and you try to improve it, because you know in the back of your head, if you don't improve that part of your body, it will be the reason for you to fail on stage. How much challenging was that for you?
That was challenging because, at first you don't realize that you have a weakness in certain areas.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you sit down with yourself and you check and you realize it's true. So what can I do about this? So I have to work. I have to go back to the drawing board,
Yes.
put my mind together and come up with a solution. So, and the solution was I need to put work to that area. So that was it.
One of the things that people really, not only, we're taking the example of yourself in the training because this applies in every single angle of our life. Accountability and leaving your ego aside is very difficult for a human being.
Yeah. Yes.
That's why we mention about always the mentor. They need to be there to take that, to silence that ego a little bit down so actually you can improve yourself. But here's the catch. How much will you listen? Are you going to listen to everyone or are you going to select people to listen to them?
You can listen to everyone. But at the end of it, you need to know which direction you are taking.
Agree?
Yes. So everyone will come up with ideas and suggestions, but you have to know this direction I'm taking, is this advice aligning to what I want to achieve? So you listen, but then you see if what you see is best for.
You filter it out.
Yeah, you filter it, and then you pick what you know, this is what I want. The rest, you don't need to show like, you don't want this, but after you filter it, you take the best, put them in your mind, and you channel it into.
Because I'll tell you why. Bodybuilding is not only brutal when it comes to physical, when you put yourself physically and train yourself and discipline yourself, etc., etc. The other angle, which is the listener needs to follow, to listen to, is very important. How much can you be aware about the envy from other people, or people will try to sabotage your plans because they don't see themselves as courage as you to take that leap of faith? How did you encounter that?
This one kind of personal.
All right.
And
without going into details, but you can share with the people today who's listening to you how to really navigate. Because I'll tell you why. A lot of people, maybe the listeners, some of them, they have that kind of, how can I say, faith generally in people around them, especially if they are close to them, right? And they cannot filter out the jealousyness or the envy or who's trying to sabotage your plan. So it's very important for the listeners to hear it from you, how really you did it, work it out.
Well, this one will happen to anyone, and you just have to know how to move around it. And if you stick it into your mind, like envy will gonna be there. This is no doubt. And whatever someone says that is negatively affecting you, don't put it into your mind. Okay, he said it or she said it, it's fine. But don't put it into your mind that you're going to be working with it like, oh, he said this one, she said this one, this and that. So ignore it Because what will happen is people will talk bad about you, people will talk good about you. So no matter what you do, so people will talk. You just need to take whatever you can take and move on.
If, I mean, this is well said. The other thing, what usually people who are like trying to succeed in their life, if it's in the personal level, if it is in the career level, or even going to the elite kind of level, they will hit a wall. 100%. And actually, the listeners, there was an episode I call it the wall. What was your wall you hit?
Okay, so the wall I hit was self-doubt. And when I was sitting with myself and, I'm like, should I go fall into this one? Or, there is that mindset like is telling you like, let me put this one aside. I will do it later.
Park it.
Yeah,
Park
yeah,
it. Park it in the back.
But then, I'm like, this, if I don't do it now, then I don't have any opportunity to do it again.
Because of the age? Or because of the readiness that you are in?
I think both were playing in my mind because with bodybuilding, you need to understand how the body...
Yeah, the
Yes,
physical
yeah.
body and capabilities
Yeah, so...
versus to age.
Yeah, so as you age, you're going to be losing the ability to keep your training. Like, you cannot be training like the way you were training when you were
Definitely
in
not.
20s. So as you age, then you put into consideration, like, and this is what I was telling myself. After we had a conversation and I was like, okay, I will be like, I wish I did competition, but here I am, I'm having the opportunity. Why can't I jump into this one? At least I will leave something behind me that, yes, it was this time I did this one and I got something from it. So I've got something to show, like, it's achievable, Yeah.
So the main wall was for you self-doubt.
That was the main thing that was really putting me down. And it wasn't even this time alone, because I remember when some years back when I was in Qatar, some guys really tried to make me go for competition. And the self-doubt in me was like, no, I can't do this.
I'm not cut for that.
Yeah, exactly. But this time round, when you talk to me, I was like, yeah, I think it's time. Because for how long I'm going to be like, I'm not ready. And the guys are doing it.
Self-doubt sometimes, and I look at it from a different angle. From all the interviews and episodes that we have done, sometimes people, they are shying away from doing such a step like what you did, for the fear that going on that path, it will cost them to lose something on their lifestyle, in social life, or even their relationship.
Yeah.
Of course, financial stuff like that would all affect. So sometimes people will not take that step for not losing this. But to be a champion, you need to sacrifice something.
Yes.
Going on this path to reach on the third place, I wouldn't say what did you lose, but what did you sacrifice without going into details for sure.
Yeah, you have to lose something to gain something.
That's life.
Yes, and during my preparation, I lost some friends, and I'm not regretting, because that is life, So you meet new people, you lose old guys. That is part of life, and the preparation came with its downs. So I lost one friend of mine, and he was like someone I thought maybe close to me, but he started talking some stuff that
Negative way?
negatively. And I said, it's fine. So after that, and you know something funny is he talked to me negatively when I was preparing.
Okay.
And
Preparing for Fujairah or preparing for
for
Dubai
this
Muscle
Dubai
Show?
Muscle Show.
Okay.
Yeah, and I told him you don't need to be this mean to me because
Really?
yeah. So
Interesting.
after that, like I said before, you're gonna see some envying people that you are not prepared to, like you are not visionary, like you didn't expect something will come out of this guy the way it came, but they said it. They said whatever they want to say. So you don't need to keep it in your mind. He said it, and you know, he said like, man, you're not gonna get something from this. You are too small. It's not worth it. Just live your life. If I'm you, I'm not gonna do anything. I'll just khaliwali. You know, they said khaliwali. Live. it.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was fine. When I came back, and he was the first person like, hey, congratulations, bro, blah, blah, blah. So I was like,
Wow.
oh, okay. So I told him, no, I don't need your congratulations. So it ended like that. So I lost him, and I'm okay with it. Mentally, it was a bit draining. And, you know, you want to wake up in the morning early, you come to the gym, you need to do your cardio, do the work, do your workouts. In the evening also, you have to do some cardio. You're missing that time where you can be with your friend. So you got something, you'll have to just sacrifice something.
That's exactly what is it. If you are on the path to do something abnormal for other people or something significant in your life, you have to be ready to sacrifice with those little things. But of course, I'm not saying that you cut yourself from every social life that you have. No, but and this is what I do, and everyone is like trying to apply it. Also, really move carefully to mitigate the rest, not to lose everyone around you, but also not to lose your focus on achieving your goals. Because again, it's very tempting. That self-doubt will hit you here. Shall I give up or continue? Will I be willing to pay that price or not?
Yeah.
Where do you agree on that?
It's the mind.
It's the mindset.
It's the mind. So you have to agree. I'll have to lose something. And what if I lose something that is too much close to me? What will happen after it? So it's the mentality. You want to remain the same and keep whatever you have, or you want to be different and be much better. At the same time, you're going to lose something. So everything has got like a
Plus and
pay,
minuses.
Yeah. So that's how life is. But at the end of the day, you're going to find yourself, you gain something, but you lose something. So you keep moving.
It's true. And from this point, I wanted to ask, every journey in your life or every new step you do it, okay, you upgrade your skill, whether you upgrade yourself mentally or physically. And you have been training for all your life, right? What did it change in your mindset when it comes to training and discipline, or even your mindset as a person to reach that you are, you know what, I will do that competition. I will be on stage. Because a lot of people I noticed, they stop here. They don't recognize what they need to change, so they go to the next level. For your case, where is the upgrade happen?
What I can say is, in terms of training and the physicality of training, nothing changed. But my mind changed.
How?
So when I say my mind changed, is I've been doing this thing for years, and if I can recount, it's maybe like 15 years I've been
There
training.
you go.
But what kept me into this comfort zone that I had to get out, that I got out from it, was my mind. By then, my mind was not ready for taking that step higher. So I had to change my mind for me to be ready to be on that stage. So mentally, I had to upgrade. Otherwise, I would not have taken that jump.
A lot of people I've noticed, they will be excited. Some people around them will encourage them, and this is not only in bodybuilding and competition. They will be like studying something new, starting a new project in their life, maybe starting a new company, and so on. But they will be excited only for the few weeks. And when things getting serious more, they start to pull back.
Yeah.
For you, where it is during the preparation time for this, how did that affecting your sleep? and another thing, balancing between that you need to do your day job, you're a personal trainer at the end of the day, and preparation for that. Because that's two different dimensions. Being at your career, that's something else. Doing this competition is for you. It's a big question. You go as well. which
so
part
here
you
is
like
what
to-
happened. Preparation, you need to take into consideration your training, your nutrition, your recovery. There are a lot of stuff ongoing that most people do not see. So for me, what was really that hit me hard is the hunger, because it reached to the point whereby I'm on a depleted state of
carbohydrates or
yes,
energies, yeah.
and imagine your food is very little, all right, and you have to do cardio.
I've been there.
So I'm gonna do cardio at night, and I've already taken my last meal, so I'm going to bed on an empty stomach. And then tomorrow morning, I have to do cardio on an empty stomach. And I have to do my work.
Exactly.
Yes. So it requires a lot of mental
Stuff.
tuneness. Yeah,
Yes.
you need to tune your mind. Like, if I don't keep going tough on myself, then I'm not going to do this.
How are you going to tune yourself? If someone is listening to you and really is hard finding that difficulty to tune, what they can do?
Once you set a goal as a man, you need to follow it. And you'll have to face the challenges that are there. In anything, there is nothing that will run smoothly. But it's that mentality where when you feel like giving up, you need to proceed. Yeah. Something will be clicking behind your mind, like, you can't do this.
For sure.
Yeah.
Self-doubt always will come.
But that change of mentality is what will keep you going. Because in life, whether it's being business, any career, things will not go smoothly.
100%.
So, and you look at most of these people who get successful, it's not like their life is smooth. It's the mentality that they tune their mind, like whenever they're facing an obstacle, they can't sit down there and give up. So that is what was in my mind, like, yeah, I'm going through this and I can't quit. I have got some food in the fridge, but tomorrow, what if I am gonna wake up and I'm not seeing my weight need to be dropping day by day, especially when you are now. I was
Close to
looking
the
at
competition.
to the way in. What will happen? I need to be precise with myself.
Guys, one more thing here, just before I carry on. Once you drop your weight and you lose carbs, does not affect your body also. It affects in you here. And how much aggression are you? He's not talking about this.
Yeah. It's very tough. I don't know what is in the carbs. When you eat carbs, you get really excited. But
Relax, happy.
Yeah, happy. But believe me, when you cut those carbs, and then maybe it affects even the hormones. Yeah, your mind will be like, they say, you are like someone on crack, you know. Yeah, so you don't want to entertain anything. So if you're not really aware of what is going on, you're going to end up
You can put
blowing
yourself in
everything.
trouble.
Yes.
And that's why I have seen it myself. A lot of people who like taking the leap of faith and became elite in bodybuilding, they lose on the last 100-meter stretch. When really things getting difficult, control to their mind and aggression. And because, of course, you have low carbs in your body, low fat, low water, low mineral, everything will affect your mood. So they became so much agitated. Anyone just say a word, they will create a fight. That discipline. You can relate, huh? You can relate.
Yeah. It needs a lot of
Discipline.
mental toughness,
Yeah.
So if you don't control this one, especially the last 2 weeks,
Yeah.
it's gonna be tricky. But that was when it happened to me. But thank God, you know, when you've been into this stuff, you know, like, as I'm nearing this
Environment.
environment, like the surrounding that I'm gonna have a lot of issues with maybe even my colleagues, my friends. So I have to be composed. So the key is you need to compose yourself. If you compose yourself, then everything runs smooth.
Some people will say, put your head down, keep your focus going. Put your head down and keep your focus. Same for you?
Yes, I cannot say like that was what was happening.
Not saying put your head down, being weak. No.
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 It's not about being weak.
Put your head down away from the distractions. Like just put yourself in a tunnel vision. You know what I mean? I'm going to do this in 2 weeks. That's it. Whatever happens around me, all the noise around me, not now.
Yeah, someone comes into you and is like gonna step on your feet. Yeah, you know, if I
Mess it up now,
it's finished.
you lose everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose everything. But you know they're doing this one, but at the back of their mind they don't know what you're undergoing. So
You're
it's
going through.
only you who knows. If you mess up, it's done.
True.
Yeah. So you have just to be closing your mind.
That's why I always say your network is your net worth. The people around you, either they will lift you and push you forward towards your goal, or they will pull you back. So when they see you on that state of mind, they will say, you know what, Joe, stay focused. Come on. There's a few weeks left. That's why I always encourage to have around you is the closest from the same caliber of you. It's not always the same, but as much you can. Because really, this is what you're going to rely on tough times. And preparing for competitions is not easy task.
Exactly, yes. So if you have these guys around you, some mentors, someone who will tell you, like, you know, at this point, you're going to lose your mind. So you need to control everything.
Yes.
Be present in whatever situation you are. Then you're going to carry it smoothly. But if you don't, if you're just hanging around people who don't understand what is going on with you,
because you trained clients. And during that time, it's very challenging, right?
yes. And, you know, I remember...
Talk to us, one of the stories
happened,
during these 2 weeks.
I was... I had a session at night. And like I told you have to do cardio.
Yes.
and you are on
Low carb. Yeah.
your calories are also low, so the fat is low. Protein you maintain, but the carb is still down. And you've done your cardio, and after that one, I need to go do the sauna. So I have my client. She comes. She's a lady, and sometimes clients are just
Weird.
weird. You tell her do this one, and she's doing what you're not. You didn't even tell her, so you're losing your mind. So the client was like, "Why are you talking to me like that? You know what is happening, but you cannot explain to her. She will not understand." I tried to go around it, and fine. We finished the session. Then it was just like 3 days to the competition.
3 days to the competition.
Yeah, 3 days to competition.
Wow.
So I'm training this client like twice a week. So 3 days to competition, and this was the last session I'm gonna have
Before
then,
the competition.
Before the competition. So I was a bit harsh with her, to the point that when I finished the session, I realized, like,
You pushed the limit.
damn, that was too harsh. Yeah. But the good thing, after the competition, when we met again, I told her, yeah, you know what happened the last session? Did you notice something? Yeah, you are very hard on me.
Very
and,
aggressive.
And you have to understand. That's why your mind was just up, like you're talking like you don't. It is like that, But you have to control it. Yeah, things will be messy.
Absolutely. Another thing also, this is way before, this is before the competition. There was a look in your eyes in the changing room before you go to the first time on stage. Why?
Man. I'm not gonna lie. I was nervous. Yes. And, it reached the point whereby when I was seeing you, when I saw you in the changing room, I wanted to avoid you. I wanted to avoid you because it's like I wasn't prepared for this. Yeah, I wasn't prepared for this. So at the back of my mind is like, oh, no, not again. This guy gonna tell me what to do. So it was there, that anxiety, and you are like, you're not ready. And then you're seeing this guy is popping up in your face. Oh. Yeah, that was happening. So you were noticing what was going on. Huh?
Because you know why? The other thing what I've noticed, a lot of people just before actually achieving what they want to do, they give up because of this anxiety and the fear.
Yes.
That's why mentor comes even more important at that time, because you need that little push to keep you going forward. Because think people that when they have like being on stage in front of camera and a panel of judges along with other elite athletes around you, it's not easy task. But take it on the life as well, going for such like big step in your life, it really hit the people hard. That's why a lot of people give up even at that one.
Yes. And I was just about to put it back.
So what did you do?
Being the same person here go is what really pushed me. So I was like, yes.
So you're done being normal.
Yeah. I don't want to remain the same person I was last year. I want to be different,
In a good way, of course.
Yes. I want to be better than I was.
I like that because this is resonate well with what we are trying to preach here. Personal development and keep pushing forward. This is exactly what you're saying.
Yes, and after the competition, a lot have changed in my mind, and I've gained a lot of experience. This is applying to with my career as related to my work,
Mm-hmm.
and even my mind mentally. I know I can do a lot of stuff. I just need to be committed to it. You know, one thing I've I observed it after the competition is the dedication it takes to prepare for a contest. I think if you have the same mentality and attitude towards anything you want, you can be unstoppable, you know.
I love this sentence because this is exactly what I said in our episode, The Wall. When I did the marathon in 2006, marathon is 42 kilometers, 198 meters. I finished it in 5 hours something.
Wow.
Forget about forget about the how many hours I finished it.
Yeah.
The athletes, they finished it in 2 hours, 10 minutes.
But the aspect of just finishing it.
Exactly. When I finished that marathon, I said to myself, if I am able, with God's will, to finish this marathon, I'm able to tackle tough decisions, tough situation in my life and come in the top of it.
That's it.
It's exactly what you said.
Yes. Because you look at it like, if I can do that and emerge to where I am, and I got the results. So it just need that perseverance, you know.
Yes.
Yes, it just need that perseverance and to push, you know, you're going to get something. And anyway, to some extent, you know, what I'm finding...
because this is the finding out of after being on stage, nominated. What is the outcome? What is the lesson learned from this experience? Before this, I'm sure 100%, maybe you agree with me or not. Before the competition, Joseph you are, and after the competition, there was a different Joseph came.
There is a difference. Yes.
What is the difference? Or what's the difference on that?
The difference is mindset change. So you look at it this way. Before, you were doing stuff normally. But you didn't have that age whereby, you know, you can tune your mind and come out the other side. Like for me, I've been training. I train for years. And it's not like there was some changes that I need to make. No. For training, for building muscle, it's the same old stuff.
Yes.
You're going to be doing it repeatedly and want to take it aggressively, but it's the same stuff. But to take you from that training level now to go to stage, you have to change a bit.
Yes.
Yes. Because if you don't change, you're not going to know what exactly going to happen there.
Absolutely.
So when I got on stage, I was like, wow. So this thing is achievable. I can apply this in my life and do the same exact thing and achieve whatever I want. So that is what happened.
So you will not believe what I will say. We are running out of time.
Oh.
So
Okay. All right.
for our listeners today, because always we try to bring the experiences from yourself and other guests, how we can encourage the listeners to tackle difficult situations, because life is always changing. Life will throw at you stones, will throw at you roses, and will throw at you stones. Being in such elite level, getting the third place, by the way, third place is not small thing. I challenge a lot of you just to be disciplined and to come on stage and do that. If you're gonna summarize your out of the experience, the 3 lessons that you learned from these experiences to our audiences, they can implement it in their life, what will be the 3 lessons?
To summarize this one, you need to believe in yourself. No matter how much self-doubt you have, you need to believe that you can do anything that you plan. And 2, you need mentors. To be exact, if I didn't meet Mr. Abed, I would not have gone onto stage. And this one, no one actually knows. Even my friends were like, "You going to competition?" Yeah. Why? I just want to go. But if it wasn't about him, this would not have happened. So, 1, believe in yourself. 2, you need to have a mentor who will guide you, who will push that extra. There is that extra mile that you cannot cover by yourself. So you just need someone to kick you in the right way, and you're going to be there. 3, like competition, it's not like the last 2 weeks or the last 1 month. You need to be consistent. You need to be consistent. Every day, whatever you want to achieve, you need to be doing it, regardless whether it's in training, whether it's in your career, whether it's in studies. If you don't be consistent with whatever you are doing, then don't expect that at the last day you will come at the top of it. No. Everything needs to be done step by step, channeled to the right direction where this will be your goal. So I'm going to go step by step, step by step. You're not going to go sideways. No, it's step by step. So you have to believe in yourself, have some guidance who is your mentor, and be consistent. Whether it's in training, whether you want to change your lifestyle, you want to lose weight, you want to build muscle, these 3 keys are very, very important, and you will see change. That's it.
Joseph, it was a pleasure meeting you and having you in the podcast, and well done on this achievement.
Thank you so much.
And we'll see you on the stage.
Of course. Now the passion is there.
My man, that's good.
Yeah.
Again, I wish all the listeners today and you guys watching this episode that you've taken what Joseph had shared with you as a lessons. You can apply 3. You can apply one of the lessons that he have mentioned it, and definitely you will find changes in your life. And as always, how we close our episode, keep grinding, keep pushing, and keep winning. And above all, keep breaking the cycle of failure. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Joseph. It was
Nice. That was great.
I know.